CD players. They all sound the same, don't they? Well, if that's the case, why do they offer premium CD players? Would you be able to tell any difference if you were to get one? Well, that's what I wanted to find out. Like any hi-fi component, CD players are available from the low end to the high end, right up to things like this monster here at $90,000. I wanted a CD player from a hi-fi manufacturer that had a proven track record of producing high-end equipment. And this is what I came up with. It's the Meridian 506 CD player from 1994. When it was launched, it cost £795. It received many positive reviews by hi-fi magazines and was widely considered to be one of the best CD players on the market, giving natural clear sound. So why choose Meridian? Well, they have more accolades than most hi-fi manufacturers. Formed in 1977 by Alan Buford and Bob Stewart, they formed one of the most innovative hi-fi companies around. Unlike most hi-fi companies that either make amplifiers or speakers, Meridian wanted to do both so that they could perfectly tune the amplifier to the speaker it was going to be attached to. And in 1977, they launched the first active loudspeaker, the M1. A few years later, in 1983, they continued with another innovation, the first British-made CD player, and that was followed up in 1985 with the first audiophile CD player. In 1989, they took another leap forward with the D600 loudspeaker system. This system was the very first loudspeaker that had a direct digital input. 2 years later, they came out with the D6000. Now, this featured digital signal processing. By using digital signal processing, you can shift phase, which means that the timing for each of the three speakers lines up perfectly. In 2000, they launched their flagship DSP 8000 speakers, still made today. And in 2014, they launched a new audio format called MQA, which is available today on Tidal as Masters. So as you can see, this company has a fair bit of reputation around hi-fi. Well, with all that said, it's time to look at what I brought. It's quite a heavy CD player, weighing in at around 6.5 kgs. The design overall is fairly minimalist. It's one of these products that I think could have come out in 1994, 2004, 2014, or 1984. It kind of looks dated, but timeless at the same time. But overall it's pretty inoffensive. Around the front you have your open, play, stop, pause, display, backtrack, forward track and off buttons all neatly laid out. Around the back we have RCA output, digital output, optical output and communication for Meridian devices. The listing said that this plays some CDs but it doesn't play others, so I want to find out how true that is. Alright, I've plugged it in, let's put in a disc. Okay, so it's skipping on that CD. Let's try cleaning a laser with isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so it's still skipping after cleaning it. Of course it wasn't going to be that easy, so I think you need to remove this little plastic cover here. So as you can hear, it's skipping really badly on some CDs, but it's able to play others pretty problem-free. So I think the best thing to do is to take this apart and clean it. One of the things that causes this mechanism to skip could be this thing here. Now it's got what looks like quite dry grease. It's certainly not that lubricated, and I reckon if we clean that, yeah, they said that a piece of plastic hits a piece of metal and it causes a dimple, and it has indeed caused a dimple. Okay, so I've put a new piece of plastic with a bit of double-sided tape on here. I've put a little bit of oil, and I just put a little bit of oil here as well. Okay, so I've taken this apart, lubricated the motor, lubricated the swing arm mechanism here, and lubricated the little ball bearings here. Hopefully that makes a difference. Before I put it back together, I just wanted to point out the tray here. There's a metal tray, and then above that metal tray is this other metal tray which is painted, and it's suspended, and it's a very solid heavy gauge metal, and this points out how well built this is. If you needed any further proof that this was a quality product, then here is some carbon fiber. Real carbon fiber that you'll never see, but it's here because it's the best material for the job. That just shows how well made and expensive the CD player is. I've reassembled the CD player enough to test it. At this stage, I'm really not sure if anything I've done has made a difference. I've gone back and added a washer under here and here, and it seems to made a difference on the Phil Collins CD. Let's try this one here. Okay, well, you know, on first impressions, it worked, and I'm really surprised by that just sort of taking the thing to bits and cleaning it and re-greasing some bits and pieces and cleaning the lens actually makes a difference. And if that is all that it was, then it just shows how sensitive and how finely tuned these mechanisms are. I think it's time to call this a tentative win and put it back together. It's time for a little bit of a comparison between the Meridian 506 and my Bang Olufsen 9000 CD player. And let's add this as well, a Bose Lifestyle with the disc being played for a Samsung Blu-ray player. It's the only sort of low-end, I guess, CD playing device I have in the house. And why am I not using the internal Bose CD drive? Well, watch the video in the link above to find out. Third place, it has to be the Bose Samsung combination. While it can play CDs just fine, there isn't a lot of richness and detail. The Meridian and the Bang Olufsen, however, are far more closely matched. However, the Meridian does have the edge with more detail in its sound. Everything sounds richer, and you can hear parts of the song that you may not have heard before. It's like listening to it for the first time. Now I'm going to give you a direct hookup. From the When I started making this video, I really didn't think there'd be any discernible difference in audio quality. Boy, I've been proven wrong. I can't believe how much better the Meridian is. It's like a door's been unlocked to another world of sound resolution. And if you've made it this far without turning off, I assumed you enjoyed it, and I'd really appreciate a like or drop a comment. Tell me about your premium audio experience. And if you'd like to see future videos, please consider subscribing. I'll have more videos along soon. Thank you so much for watching.